spouse. Sounds like you know what you're here for. I went to Planned Parenthood to get an STD test because I hope to have sex someday and I want to be prepared. And there was a couple in the lobby of Planned Parenthood that had a toddler with them. In the lobby of Planned Parenthood. And I thought that was really sad because that meant their last appointment didn't take. It's okay, you guys. Abortions aren't the only thing Planned Parenthood does. They're just the coolest thing Planned Parenthood does. They do STD and pregnancy tests, which are the same thing. All right, good. They give out free condoms. I'm sitting on so many free Planned Parenthood condoms, it's probably a crime in Texas. They give free clinics to grown people, men and women, everybody. They help all sorts of people. The reason I like to take time out of my stage time to let people know what Planned Parenthood does, but apparently that's not common knowledge. I told my friend Eric that I was going in for an STD test. His exact response was, "That's weird. I didn't even know Planned Parenthood did dude stuff." All right, man. Don't know what dude stuff is? Sounds hot. It's just a regular Planned Parenthood appointment, but everyone's wearing handlebar mustaches for some reason.
Yeah!
I was very proud in Minnesota. The governor, Tim Walz, he signed some legislation locking in abortion rights to Minnesota citizens. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm very happy. I love that off-season mall Santa-looking motherfucker. I love that thing. But also, that means Minnesota is now surrounded by a bunch of less pro-choice states, where even on the news, they refer to Minnesota as an abortion island, which is the worst reality TV show I've ever heard in my life. Thanks. I have a bi girlfriend. It's pretty great. You should all get one. One thing that's interesting with having a bi girlfriend is occasionally there will be an attractive woman in our proximity, and my girlfriend will go, "Hey, do you think she's hot?" And that question is never a trap. I just go, "Yeah," and she goes, "Me too," and we high five and skip down the sidewalk together. We're also in an open relationship, and our polycule, or fuckweb, thanks. It's me, I got 2 girlfriends, one of them has 3 girlfriends, one of them has 2 girlfriends, and one of them has 1 girlfriend. And if you notice, I'm the only dude in that arrangement, which makes sense, because being a straight dude in a polyamorous relationship, that's like being strawberry flavored ice cream and Neapolitan ice cream. Like, yeah, you're there, and somebody might pick you, but only because you're just barely better than no ice cream. I know where I stand. And I've spoken to other polyamorous people who think being polyamorous puts us in the LGBTQIA spectrum umbrella. I'm not entirely convinced of that, right? Like, it's not a preference, it's not an identity, it's just, we're just down to fuck. Like, it's not, like, we wouldn't even have a flag with stripes. It would just be a green flag. Like, yeah, go for it, who cares? But I think what distracts me is that, let's even grant that being polyamorous puts us in the LGBTQ parade. That doesn't mean I belong on the parade. And that's a good thing. You know, I'm a straight white dude. All the conversations are already about me. You don't need me there too. Like, I'm mainly an ally. How are you an ally, Phil? By shut the fuck up, mostly. You don't put me on the front of the pride parade with like a gay kid who got kicked out of his house, or like a transgender person who can't even go to the bathroom in peace. And then there's me, who's like, "What are you marching for, straight white man?" "Oh, my girlfriend says I can have sex with anyone I want." We shall overcome, right guys? Me too. Hey, wait up. No. You put me on the sidelines, I'll hand out water bottles. That's where I belong, in the parade. My stepmom asked me about being polyamorous, and I answered her honestly, which was a mistake. That's a rookie fuck up. Don't ever answer a question your parents ask you about anything. She gets all up to, she's like, "Oh my God, I could never do that. I'd be too jealous of anyone going after your father." Well, he's 86, he's got dementia. No one's coming for him. He's safe. But a lot of people in monogamous relationships get really excited when I tell them I'm polyamorous, like way too excited. Like, I came back from a poly hangout, my friends were like, "Oh, what was it like?" Fucking put your dick away, man. Relax. It was a dozen autistic people playing board games at 4 in the afternoon. Oh, we fucked that Domino's pizza up, let me tell you. Oh yeah, all the dudes lined up against the wall with blindfolds, had their dicks out. Ladies got first pick. Like, nah, man, it's 2 married women and 9 guys on the spectrum playing Cards Against Humanity for 3 hours. One last thing. Take this home and take notes. You know, when you have sex on a plane, they call it the Mile High Club. But if you jerk off on a plane, they give you the whole row to yourself. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Kolas Bar. Thanks, guys.